Hey, Tangent Proptech listeners, Edward Cohen here. On this show, we share conversations with real estate and tech leaders. Usually, you tune in and hear me along with my co-hosts Jeffrey Berman and Zach Aarons. We'll be back to that format soon, but today, the conversation you're about to hear is a bit different, and I'm excited to share it. I recorded some interviews live on the floor at Blueprint in Vegas this past September. In this one, I spoke with Ryan Sawchuk of Crexi, the commercial real estate marketplace and tech platform, about his work in the commercial real estate space. Crexi recently launched Vault, their new AI-powered data extraction solution set to transform commercial real estate workflows. It's a quick conversation that introduces you to the cool work Ryan and his team are doing. Here it is. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Hi, my name is Ryan Sawchuk. I'm with Crexi, the commercial real estate exchange. I'm our vice president of product and work with a variety of folks in the CRE industry, both internally and externally, to really reimagine what's possible with technology in commercial real estate.
What's one concrete example of results that show the impact of what you're building?
The biggest that we've seen so far is time savings. We've had a number of folks in our beta program that had tasks that reviewing OMs, organizing them, getting data, took 20, 30 hours a week for a small firm, and now they can do that in 1 or 2 hours. It's really streamlined and saved them a lot of time, which obviously is money.
What's the biggest change you've seen in Proptech recently that isn't getting enough attention?
I think one of the things that I'm seeing is it used to be the asymmetry of data, and data was very difficult to come by. Now data is everywhere, and really it's almost become the opposite where there's too much data. So really the shift I'm seeing is how to be smarter and more organized with the data that's available to allow fast decisions and really get insights quicker than the competition.
Critical to differentiate the signal and the noise, and more data doesn't mean better data.
Absolutely, and I joke sometimes with my team that one of our competitions in the CRE space is pen and paper. You've got a lot of folks that have been in the industry for a long time. It's very relationship driven, but more and more I'm seeing people that have even been doing this for 40 plus years are adopting technology, utilizing tools like ChatGPT to better understand the data they have. And so what I'm trying to do at Crexi and what we're doing is really building purpose-built tools for CRE that harness AI, but do so in a way that's going to add value, help people automate their workflows.
What's been the hardest challenge scaling Crexi, and what did it teach you about how the industry really works?
I think one of the challenges has been, not everyone embraces technology in the industry. One of the things that we've tried to do is show value. I think just having a shiny new object or just having the technology is not good enough. You need to sort of show people what is the technology doing for them. And so my learning is really to lead with the value and lead with what we're doing on behalf of brokers. So not trying to reinvent the wheel, but looking at existing work streams and workflows and how can we use technology to make that more efficient, faster, add more value. And so really I think the learning is not trying to reinvent the wheel with something new, but actually look at the existing and see how you can improve it.
Looking ahead, if you had to place a bet on one trend, technology, even regulation that will reshape real estate in the next 2 to 3 years, what would it be?
I definitely think, broadly speaking, AI and what AI unlocks is going to dramatically change the industry. In some cases, it is just going to speed up workflows that previously took hours into minutes, and then that is going to ultimately, I think, grow the asset class. I think what you're going to see technology is it's going to make people more efficient, and you're going to get people that are going to do more deals because they have more information. If the deals close more quickly, you're going to move on to your next deal. And so I think in the next 2 to 3 years, you're going to see a pretty significant increase in the number of investors in commercial real estate, the number of transactions that are going on. And I think a big part of that is going to be the underlying AI technology that allows people to work not only faster, but also smarter and have more confidence.
Who are you looking to connect with that could help accelerate what you're building, including new partners, investors, or clients?
I'm hoping to interact with a couple of different groups, specifically brokers. I think that's our Vault products. They are one of the core use cases, and we really, spend a lot of time speaking with existing Crexi customers, doing alpha beta testing, to really understand their pain points. So want to expand and really, talk to some folks, learn how they're using, what tools they're using today to manage their OMs and extract data. And then I think the other big group is on the investment front. I think the ability to get insights that other people may not have or to get them more quickly is going to be super key. And one of the things that I frame Crexi Intelligence, but Crexi Vault specifically, is my father's been a real estate investor. He's been in the same town for 79 years. He grew up there. So he knows everything that's gone on in the past. He's been doing this for a long time. So, in his mind, he's got all that information. And so I try to say, well, for someone who hasn't have that local knowledge, how can I provide that for them? My dad might remember all the different deals, or the person that owned this property 2 or 3 times before the current owner. We're trying to bring the same thing to life with Crexi and really empower everyone to have access to data to be able to make educated decisions.
Where can commercial real estate brokers, investors, and Tangent listeners learn more about Crexi and connect with you?
Sure. So you can go to Crexi.com. All of our products are available on our homepage. My name's Ryan Sawchuk, so I'm rsawchuk at Crexi.com. I'm always happy to interact with customers, potential customers, industry experts. I think that it's super important to have a pulse on what's going on, and that's one of the best parts of my job is talking with others and learning about their pain points and seeing if I might be able to fix them.
Thanks again to Ryan Sawchuk from Crexi for joining me on this quick episode of Tangent Proptech, and to Blueprint for the action-packed event in Vegas. If you like this mini Tangent episode, there's more. Check our past episode for chats with innovators, leaders, and big thinkers in the commercial real estate space. I'm Edward Cohen, and I'll be back soon. Until then, thanks for joining. If you've got a product, service, or idea that should reach our audience of professionals and commercial real estate changemakers, get in touch by sending an email to community@tangentproptech.com or find me on LinkedIn. There will be links to everything you need in the show notes of this episode.